Gentlemen, ladies. Hello. It's Takar Zoo. Let's build knowledge for my future self today. 21 Surefire Speaking Tips. Introduction. Public speaking is a skill that takes some time to learn. When it is done well, you can use it to convince someone to act a certain way, evoke certain emotions, and more. For many people, public speaking can be hard to learn and get right, causing them a good deal of anxiety along the way. The good news is that anyone is able to learn some of the skills that come with public speaking so you can give one of the best speeches possible. Whether you have a background in public speaking or not, the tips below are going to give you a head start so you can give a great speech too. 1. Know your audience. Before you give any speech and start to work on the message, you need to consider who will listen to that message. While most of the research should be done on the topic you would like to present on, you also need to know about the audience. This can help you decide the level of information, the words, and how you would like to organize the information. This can do wonders when it is time to start preparing the speech. 2. Organize the information. You will likely have a lot of information to share with the audience. Organizing it can sometimes be the most difficult part. Think about the topics you have and how you would like to present them based on the purpose of the speech. Write down some of the main points and see whether they flow together, moving things around as you see fit. 3. Watch for feedback. While you are giving the speech, gauge some of the feedback that you get and see if you should make some changes. See how others respond to the message and try to stay as flexible as possible as you do the delivery. If the speech is canned or phoned in, the audience will notice and they will stop listening or get confused. Having the flexibility to work with the speech and make it move around can help. 4. Work with the nerves. Everyone gets nervous when it comes to giving a speech. The way that you handle the nerves will determine how well you will do with the speech. Whether you practice the speech a million times or you use meditation or visualization, it is important to learn how to keep the nerves calm and collected during the speech. 5. Smile. Smiling is a great way to put everyone at ease, and it is something that you should consider doing as well. First, when you smile, it is easier to kick out some of the nerves and can make you appear more confident as you go. Plus, it is a great way to connect with your audience, ensuring that you are able to have a great speech that they are excited to listen to. 6. Use visualization. Visualize how the speech is going to go and what you would like to see happen while you are giving the speech. This will help you to imagine what will happen during the speech and is a great way to prepare for all of the steps that will occur when you give the speech as well. Try to imagine all of the good things that can happen during the speech as well as all of the bad things so that you are able to be prepared for everything. 7. Use humor. Everyone in the audience will respond well to humor, as long as it is placed well in the speech and makes sense for what you want to say. Try to avoid inappropriate humor that does not do well in most groups. A funny anecdote is a great way to open up the speech and help everyone to have a good laugh or chuckle before you get into the meat and potatoes of the speech. 8. Tell a story. Another way that you can start your speech is with a story. Make sure that the story has something to do with your topic and that it is interesting enough that the audience will want to listen to it. This is a great way to start the speech if you struggle with getting humor to go off well. 9. Use language that is effective. The right language will make all of the difference with your speech. You do not need to use language that is full of fillers and a lot of other nonsense just to try and impress others. In fact, this may just distract from the message that you are trying to share instead. Focus on choosing the most effective language, not the language that is the most flowery or impressive, and see what a difference it makes. 10. Avoid reading the script. You should never write down every word that you want to say during your speech and then read off the document as you give that speech. This would be a nice way to make sure that you do not forget some of the things you want to say, but it does not look all that professional at all. At the most, a few note cards with a few key phrases to help you remember what you want to say to the audience is more than enough. Anything more than that will not look professional. This is where all of the practicing needs to come into play. The more you practice, the less likely it is that you will forget some of the information that you want to have for the speech. You can still use a few note cards to help. but you will not need them because you have enough confidence in the speech without them. 11. Use your hands. Using your hands can be a tricky thing to do while giving the speech. There is a point where your hands can help to show off the message that you want to give to others. When you use the right hand movements, you will be able to emphasize a point, talk about a certain topic, and help the audience to remember something that you have said to them. It is also possible to use your hands in the wrong way as well. When you flail the hands around and have them everywhere like you are going to hit someone along the way, then you could end up with some trouble. This is too distracting for the message that you want to share, and that is never good. Learn how to get your hands under control and they can turn into an asset, rather than a distraction, during the speech. 12. Avoid slouching. When we are nervous about something, we tend to shrink in on ourselves, trying to become smaller and take up less space. This is going to look bad when we are trying to do our speech and can affect how much others are going to listen to us. It also does not portray some of the confidence that we need while doing the speech. While giving the speech, stand up straight and tall, with your head up and smile at the people around you. This will help you to be more successful in the speech. 13. Dress nicely. Since you will be right in front of others during the speech, you need to consider the outfit that you wear. The exact outfit will depend on who you will be in front of during the speech. Something like business casual or dressier is often the best. Never go to the speech in an outfit that is worn out and looks horrible, or you will ruin your reputation and kill the credibility that you need. 14. Avoid filler words. Filler words take up a lot of space and do not get a lot of things done. These are the words like well and more. It is best to avoid these since they do not add anything to the conversation and can slow things down. If they are used too often, they will even distract from the main message that you want to use. Try to add in a pause instead for better results. 15. Practice the speech often. The more times you can practice your speech, the better it will go. If you just write down the information and then do nothing else with it, then the results will not be good. In fact, having the speech practiced with a recorder or with someone you trust to critique you at least 5 times will help you feel better and can make life easier when it is time to give the speech. 16. Use the pause. We have become too scared of the pause. We scramble through all of the words that we can without a stop because we think that is the best way to give a speech. However, this is not a good idea. It is going to make the message get lost and will speed the speech up too much. Learn the right times to make a pause, such as at the end of a sentence or the end of a paragraph, to help improve the flow of the speech and get the results that you want. 17. Speak slowly. Unless you are speaking online where you should be a little faster, you will want to speak at a slower rate than you do for a normal conversation. This does not mean that the words have to drag on, but by putting a little bit of stop into the flow of the words, you will be able to help the audience hear you, and it will ensure that they will get the message, without everything being garbled together. 18. Project your voice. Depending on the size of the room, you may need to talk to a lot of people. You do not want it so that just the person who is in the front of the room is the only one able to hear you. While projecting does not mean that you want to scream, especially when you are in a smaller room, it does mean that you should work to make your voice easier to hear no matter where the other people are sitting. 19. Grab the attention at the beginning. A good beginning is going to make all of the difference when it comes to the attention the audience will give to you. Your goal is to catch the attention of the audience within the first 30 seconds, or they will get bored and not want to listen to the rest. Use something like an interesting anecdote, a startling statistic, or another option that is going to garner the attention that you want as you get the speech rolling. 20. Have a dynamic end. The ending is just as important as the beginning. You need to make sure that the audience is leaving with the idea that they learned something and that you were the one who was able to provide that to them. This can be hard. Going out on a high note is the trick, but it takes some time to learn. Spend some time learning about different dynamic endings that include a summary and some kind of strong statement that the audience will remember. 21. Giving the best speech possible. While it is normal to feel nervous and anxious when you do a speech, there are plenty of actions that you can do to help give one of the best speeches of your life. By following the steps above, you will be able to kick the nerves out and give a speech you will be proud of. Attention to all those who want to improve their emotional intelligence and improve how they interact with others. Level up your confidence speaking in front of people so you can captivate and influence. You'll learn how to get along with others better than ever. From Takarzu. Many people worry about public speaking and how hard it is to prepare for a presentation, speaking on Zoom, or interacting with others through public speaking. Fear of judgment and worry about making mistakes can turn the whole process into something that everyone dreads. How many times have you been asked to give a presentation in school and work and actually enjoyed it? If you are like most people, you will feel nervous and may try to get out of it. Maybe you have had a bad experience with a speech in the past and do not want to relive that again. Does public speaking make you nervous? Sweaty hands, beating heart, and nerves up the wall. These can be common symptoms for someone who does not like or enjoy speaking in public, even if it is on a topic that they really enjoy. This can make it hard to even get up to the front to deliver the speech. With one bad experience in public speaking, it is easy for everything to go downhill. You convince yourself that public speaking is horrible and you are just bad at it. Rather than learning some of the tips to make public speaking better, you hide right in and give up on learning techniques and skills that will make your public speaking skills better. If you took a speech class in high school or college, you may have learned some of the tips on how to give a good presentation, but was that enough? Many teachers list out the rules and give a checklist for grading, but do not spend time actually teaching you how to give a speech that will impress. This can leave you questioning your grade and thankful when it is all over, without learning anything of value. Just the thought of having an audience spend time staring at you, judging your words and asking questions that you do not know the answers to can be enough to make your head turn. You want to impress, but may question whether you are able to bring in the expertise and confidence that is needed to make this a reality. The solution. Anyone can become great at public speaking, no matter how their past with communication has gone. Thankfully, we have written an article teaching you the skills and techniques you need to finally give a great speech and impress everyone in your audience. Let me introduce to you. Speak with confidence. Level up your confidence speaking in front of people so you can captivate and influence. Here's exactly what you'll get inside the course. Article. Here's what you'll learn in this article. The basics of presenting with simple words that make sense. How to avoid filler language that distracts from the message. The importance of body language to help you present well while avoiding negative body language that makes public speaking hard. How to properly do the research so you have plenty of topics for your speech, making you the most knowledgeable person in the room. How to use vocal exercises to help with pronunciation and mood. The power of a pause and why you should choose to use them in your speech. How to speak on a Zoom or other online medium in our modern world. The importance of practicing to help you get better and better, building up the confidence that you need. And much more. Special bonuses for taking action. Fast action bonus number 1. Point-by-point checklist. View or print this handy checklist so that you can check off each point. It is like a summary of the entire article but in actionable, bite-sized points so that you can successfully get through the course. Fast action bonus number 2. Resource cheat sheet. Deepen your knowledge and learn more with this handy resource cheat sheet. Fast action bonus number 3. Mind map. A quick glance over this mind map and you'll get an instant refresher of all the major points and action steps from the main article. Does that sound good or what? And then all you can read and all you can listen articles and audio posted 8 times a month or more. Of course, you can read and listen to the articles and audio you have posted so far. If you listen to it as an audiobook when you commute, you can learn efficiently. Furthermore, information that can be used may change to the value of things for a lifetime for you. How much is all this going to cost you? You can own this article together with all the bonuses for a mere $5.99. That is a truly incredible deal. Did I mention this article is only $5.99? It's definitely a point worth repeating. You will be hard-pressed to find a more valuable resource. I'm delighted to have the chance to share this powerful article with you. Again, you will receive the comprehensive and valuable insights for only $5.99. Why not give it a try and join? Get instant access right now. Yes, I want instant access to speak with confidence, which includes the following. The main article. Fast Action Bonus Number 1, Checklist. Fast Action Bonus Number 2, Resource Cheat Sheet. Fast Action Bonus Number 3, Mind Map. Regular price, $26. Today only, $5.99. To your success. Check out the link in the overview section first. Podcast and articles. Every person always has the power to change their lives. Today is the youngest day. Let's act with knowledge and grow for the sake of our future self. If you are a gentleman or a lady who says it was good, please give me a high rating and subscribe to the channel. Then again,